Hey guys, Wilson here. Today I'm going to talk to you about how you can prevent your boobs from sagging, and if they have sagged, how you can give them a lift, okay? Now, I'm not talking about skin elasticity, although I will tell you how you can improve that. I'm literally talking about how posture moves forward because of a load of having big boobs, or more in particular, boob jobs, which also pull your torso forwards. So I'm going to talk to you about those in just a moment's time. Starting with improving elasticity. So things that you can improve the elasticity of your skin are going to be having a quality diet of quality protein. So having a rich diet of quality protein. Having fish oils, so oily fish, or taking omega-3 fish oils are going to improve the elasticity in your skin. So keeping yourself hydrated. If you do smoke, quit smoking, because smoking and drinking alcohol will dehydrate your skin. Okay, so we want to hydrate your skin. We want to get the right proteins into the body. We want to get the right oils into the body, and to tone up and to increase that elasticity in your skin. So that's going to help if you're getting sagging skin. And then, as a measure, if that's still not working, for example, this you might be thinking, well, I've got saggy skin around my belly after losing weight. If that doesn't help you over a period of time, so let's say you just lost a lot of weight and you've got a bit of saggy skin on the belly. Over a period of time, give it a year, a couple of years, as that skin gets tighter. It won't just disappear like that. But as a means, if it's still around, then you'll be looking at surgery. But don't be too taken away by the saggy skin or anything like that. But that was another video. Today, what I want to share with you guys is how your boobs sag because of your posture. So ideally, our posture be upright tall, our sternum's lifted, our shoulders are back and relaxed, our head is in line with our spine. And what happens with boobs, guys, is, ladies, you've got a big load here in front, and over time, this will start to pull yourself forward, pull your posture forwards. And what happens is your sternum, your breastbone, actually pulls closer to your hips. So the worst exercise you could be doing is sit-ups. Yeah? This movement here, which pulls your sternum more towards your hip bones. The worst exercise you could be doing. I don't want you to do it. So I'm going to show you the exercise that I want you to do in a moment to correct this posture. Okay? So if you've got a heavy load here because of your boobs, your sternum's going to be pulling close to your pelvis, and it's going to be rounding your back, and in turn your boobs will be moving south. Okay, so if we correct that posture by pulling your spine up and pulling the boobs in, up, lifting the boobs and realigning them where your spine is, then we lift your boobs. Now, to do this, basically all we're doing is lifting the spine, lifting the rib cage up, correcting your posture to pick up your boobs, pick up your boobs away, and pulling the breastbone away from the hip bone. So as I say, the worst exercise are sit-ups. Do not do sit-ups. Although push-ups, you'll be okay with that. Push-ups will bring you forward still. So in a good program, you can still do push-ups. If you're doing a lot of them, or dominant in doing push-ups, and you've got this posture here, I would stop doing it altogether. Okay, we've got to work more on your back. But if you're still doing push-ups, we're just going to overwork and work more on the back. So we start pulling the shoulders back, which is from side. So imagine I've got a rounded back. We're going to lift the sternum. So we got to do some work on the pelvic floor as well, and we're going to pull the shoulder blades back. And now our posture's aligned. Now our boobs have been lifted. And I just want to put this point in as well for ladies who have boob jobs. One day before the boob operation and previous to that, your alignment would have been fine. Your back would have been used to holding your natural boobs. However, once you have the silicone boobs put in, all of a sudden your back's like going, whoa, what's going on? All of a sudden, there's a massive additional weight added to the front of your body. So straight away, you're putting a big load on your body. Now, you've just had and you've spent a lot of money on new boobs, okay? You do not want them going south. So if this weight is now pulling you down because your back's getting weak, okay, and your back's starting to round off, your boobs are sagging. So what we want to do immediately, if you've just had a boob job, You want to start strengthening your back up and lifting. Alright? Otherwise, you'll be paying for new boobs. Okay? So keep your chest nice and proud, and your shoulders back, and your spine up nice tall. And this is what we're looking for here, not this. So here's the exercise that I want you to be doing. There's a few variations. The one that I want you to do to begin with, the exercise that I want you to do are rowing exercises. So if you think chest is like pushing, yeah, pushing. Well, you don't want to do any more of this because it's getting us into this position. So what we want to start doing is pulling, rowing. So any exercises such as a horizontal row, seated row, a bent over row. You can do it with a dumbbell, a kettlebell, resistance band like I'm going to show you right now, which is an awesome bit of kit that you can store anywhere. So what I want you to do here, guys, is just take your resistance band, loop your hands through, take one grip at either end, and then you're going to stand on both bands. Now what I want here, guys, is to make sure your posture's right. Push your ass out and lift your chest up nice and proud. What I don't want is to round your bum, because all of a sudden my lower back rounds, and I don't want you to round your shoulders either, because all of a sudden your upper back's round. Now remember, our job was to prevent our breastbone moving down here towards our hips. So I gotta get that push your bum out and keep that chest proud. Think like a pigeon. You're making that chest as proud as possible, guys. And right now, the whole back, the whole posterior chain is firing, guys. And that's exactly where we want to be working. So from this position here, take resistance onto the band. Make sure your arms are nice and extended forwards. Bending the knees slightly, pushing, tilting from the hips forwards. Chest nice and proud. Keep your head in that neutral position. I want you to row back and pull the band back as far back as you can so you get these wings. Then release back again. Squeeze back and release. Squeeze back and release. Now you don't want to be in an upright position like this. You need to be leaning forwards so you are in that horizontal row position. So that exercise right there is the one that I want you to do from this video to engage your lower back. So we're strengthening your lower back. I want to show you something else in a moment. To contract the shoulder blades back, to work the rhomboids, and the traps. So we're squeezing those shoulder blades back. Your rear delts. So we're working all this posterior chain. The chain that tends to get really weak, not just ladies with boobs, but you're more prone to it because you've got a weight in front. But also guys and people in general, because what do we do a lot of? We sit down for breakfast, when we drive to work, at work, when we drive home, when we get in at home, when we eat our dinner, when we watch the TV. We sit down too much. And when we sit down, guys, we're in this position here. Our chest comes towards our tummy, and we get into this round position. We type like this, we drive like this. So I want this position here. When you're out throughout the day, this is the position. Lift the breastbone up. Give yourself that proud chest. Okay, show off your boobs, all right? Nice and proud. Push your chest up from your sternum, okay? The exercise that I just showed you, the bent over row, when you're in this position, what I want you to do is engage your pelvic floor and really draw the belly button in. So I want you to imagine you relax your belly. Okay, relax your belly, make it big. But as you exhale, force the air out, force the air out. And what I've got right here, guys, is the whole of my pelvic floor and my abdominal wall, my TVA, is really, really tight. But my lungs, I can still breathe out. I can't talk and breathe at the same time too well, but I can still breathe out. The top portion of my lungs, perfect. My abs are engaged, so this is awesome. Brilliant at tightening your belly button up as well, tightening your lower belly up. And the whole time, as I'm in this position here, this bent over position, I'm drawing that belly button in. As I'm rowing, as I'm still breathing, squeezing my chest nice and proud, and rowing back. So I really want you to focus on that belly as well. There's a lot more exercises that we can do to strengthen up your pelvic floor, to work on the back. But the main one that I want you to take away, guys, is the row, is that horizontal row. You can do it with cables, you can do it with barbells, you can do it with dumbbells, kettlebells, or a resistance band like I just did. You can do it with a suspension trainer, but we want to work on more rows, okay? So if I was to give you a program right now to take away, I would like you to be doing the rows of around about 15 to 20 repetitions for your first workout, and I want you to do about 3 to 5 sets of doing it. You're going to be working at a tempo of, so I demonstrate the tempo. I want you to be working at a tempo of 3 2, 1. Pause for a second. 3, 2, 1 on the way down. Pull back up. 3, 2, 1. Pause for a second. 3, 2, 1 on the way down. And you keep to that slow second tempo and do 20, 50, 20 repetitions of that. Is tough. Okay, so that's the first workout that I want you to do with your rows. Incorporate with the other stuff that you're going to be doing in your workout. Next workout that you're going to be doing, I want you to work more on high resistance, or if you're using a resistance band, you just hold it down lower to increase the resistance. And this time, I want you to work in at 10 repetitions, okay? But you're going to do 10 sets off. That's a pretty demanding workout, okay? So this time you're only going to do 10 reps, but this time you're doing 10 sets. And this time what we'll work on is still a controlled tempo, but we'll go up to 1 and down, 2, 1, no pausing, up 2, 1, down, 2, 1. Still controlling it nice and slow, but we're going a lot slower. I better take that phone. Guys, if you've got any questions, info@fatburnerbootcamp.com, let me know, or facebook.com/fatburnerbootcamp. I'm going to get that, guys, but let me know how you go. I'll catch you soon. Take care.